Picked off. They did not have an interception last year by a linebacker. They've got Guyton now running down the sidelines, and he's taken it in for a touchdown. Not a single pick by the linebacking core all of last year, and they get one in game one, and it's a pick six.
Watch Ted Ginn up here. Everybody out. And the pass intercepted by Marcus Trufant. Hops over one man. He's going in. Touchdown. Seahawks defense.
Wallace under center on 2nd and 8. Pick. The proverbial pick six. Brandon Flowers heads to the end zone. So a critical mistake by the Browns, and Eric Mangini sees the lead short-lived. That was just a really, really bad decision.
Cadillac Williams back in the game, standing next to Freeman. This ball picked up! Watch this, Kiesel! Can he get a block? Look at the big fella! Oh, Kiesel cuts it back! Touchdown! Pittsburgh! 79 yards!
Blitz coming to pick it up. And is that an interception? It is by Woodson. He's inside the 40. The 30. Woodson. Touchdown. Payback. Payback's tough. Well, the rookie third-round draft pick is in as a fourth wide receiver. Anderson throws. Intercepted by Sean Phillips. Phillips takes it in. Touchdown.
Miracle on Ice team here as well. A lot of big names and celebs here. Home team has disappointed. Down 20. And a third interception. Patrick Chung, 2 block picks and a pick six. Sounds nice.
Patrick Chung is at a night to remember. Chad Henne was looking for Brandon Marshall on the crossing route.
Palmer throws from the end zone, and it's intercepted and a touchdown. The rookie Cody Grimm, you knew when it left his hand it was a dangerous pass by Palmer.
Last possession, came up with his first career interception off of his own tip. This could go to the house. Alfonso Smith will take it there. No flags down.
And no timeouts. Breeze looking, and the ball is picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. There is a flag down in the backfield, but Rodgers-Cromartie gets into the end zone.
We go quick count there. Farr's throw is intercepted. Sliding underneath Dwight Lowry. Touchdown. Game winner.
McNabb has it intercepted. And racing the other way is DJ Moore for a touchdown.
Right now, they've got to settle down and take advantage of this opportunity.
7 defensive backs. The rush comes on. He was held and almost picked off by Bowens, or was it? Yes, he's got the ball. This would be the second interception thrown by Breeze. He'll leap into the end zone. And that is a touchdown. No flag, no whistle. Drew Brees has thrown his second pick.
1 and 5 is the starter coming in. Short drop for Bauman. Picked off! Touchdown, Kansas City, Derek Johnson!
Blitz coming. And D'Angelo Hall snatches it away. and races down the sideline with a man to beat. He got a block, and Hall will go the distance. My, oh my.
Steve Smith back in, out to the left side on 2nd and 7. Moore being rushed. Dumps it off, intercepting. Intercepted by Ray McDonald, and he's in for a touchdown. There was pressure coming on the backside on Matt Moore. He threw it, released it, and the defensive end, Ray McDonald, takes it in for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. Oh, that's intercepted. It's the 4th and the 2nd by Bowen. Breaking a tackle. He's got an entourage, and folks, he is gone. And that is the dagger. 65 yards, his 2nd touchdown today. 12-year veteran David Bowens.
And the Broncos open up with a 3-receiver set. No Sean Moreno in the backfield for Denver. Play fake. Orton to throw. Sideline route. It's intercepted. Chris Johnson for the touchdown. A pick six. 30-yard return for Johnson. And calamity for Denver early in this one.
2nd down and 6 from the 25-yard line. Favre pulls it back, and then he throws an interception again. And this time it is Desmond Bishop to the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
It's intercepted. He threw it right into the hands of Geno Hayes, and Geno Hayes has a touchdown, Tampa Bay. Intercepted. That's Sean Jones. Correction, Aqib Talib. Aqib Talib has a Tampa Bay touchdown.
A moment ago didn't make it, but did not get hurt by the Colts. Shot intercepted. Kelvin Hayden all the way home. Touchdown.
They're hitting Matt Schaub a lot, and he's not seeing throws.
Clausen's getting some good experience.
This is good for him. It really is good for him against a good defense to be put in this situation.
Clausen's pass. Intercepted. Jabari Greer. Greer is going to score.
That's not good for him.
Bay Packers, really, Charlie Pepper has done well, but he was their 3rd safety lookout.
And look at that. It gets batted. It's taken by Clay Matthews. With Woodson escorting him, and Matthews is going to go all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers, and a Lambeau lead.
About the frustration Ocho Cinco showed after just one catch last week. The pass on the outside, intercepted, picked off by Calvin Hayden to the end zone, touchdown.
Pass is picked off, intercepted by McCann. No one to get him. Brian McCann all alone. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. There are no flags. First career interception for McCann, and he turns it into a touchdown.
And that pass is deflected and intercepted by James Sanders. And Sanders will roll all the way to the end zone for a New England touchdown.
Oh for 7 on 3rd down. 0 for 8. Interception. Dimitri Patterson all the way home. That is stealing. This is what the Eagles do. This is what their corners do. They know when the pressure's coming.
He's usually so stoic. Players respond to that, though.
3rd and 7. Picked up! Does it again! Touchdown, Cincinnati!
2 Goodson remains. 3rd and 11. St. Pierre intercepted. It's picked off by Reed. His 4th interception with the lateral. Landry trying to get by Gross. Over the pylon. Touchdown!
Two different things. You got to know where Ed Reed is on every single play.
St. Pierre hit by, that's intercepted by Ray Lewis. Lewis breaks a tackle of Smith. He'll take it in. That's a touchdown. Ray Lewis. A 24-yard return.
Delhomme picked off on his first pass attempt of the second half. Here looking downfield, it hasn't picked off by Munnerlyn, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
In the National Football League, but giving up an opening drive touchdown, now trying to stop him on a 3rd and 5 here. And Manning staying in the pocket and has it intercepted, and that's Kevin Burnett, who ran one back as a Cowboy for a touchdown against Manning, and he does it again. Manning stepping up, avoids the pressure, throws, intercepted at the 40-yard line by Eric Weddle. Receiver fell down, and Weddle down the sideline, and Weddle will go to the end zone for a touchdown.
5 in the secondary, 3rd down and 4. Kenny with the block. It's picked off on the play. He's going to go in for 6. Drayton Florence has done it once again for the Bills.
Manning fires and picked off by Skandrick. Another Manning interception. Skandrick, touchdown. Stepped in front of Blair White and took it right into the end zone and an extra point away. Take the handoff on 2nd and 20, and the pass is picked off. Intercepted by Lee. The rookie with his first. Sean Lee. Touchdown. Manning trying to force it to Blair White. Those two talk.
3rd and a long one. And they're going to throw it, and the ball is picked off by Lofa Tatupu, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
He tried to get his team lit up with that visual aids.
Jermaine Gresham is in the lineup. Polamalu picks it off. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown.
2 of those were against really good teams, Atlanta and Baltimore.
Carson Palmer to throw on 1st down. Intercepted by Woodley. And Woodley, touchdown.
Bradford's pass, and it's intercepted by Malcolm Jenkins. Bradford misses him. Jenkins all the way for the touchdown. 96 yards.
Well, Seattle can't get greedy here. They need a well-orchestrated drive for a score here to get started in that 3rd quarter. Oh, boy.
And it's intercepted. And again, turned into points for the 49ers by Deshaun Goldson.
Showing blitz. They come. Orton under pressure. Intercepted. That might have come out. Darrell Washington, and he was across the goal line before he lost the football. Well, he's really lucky. Shades of Leon Lett.
Coming on big pressure. Shot was intercepted. Game-winning touchdown, Baltimore. Josh Wilson. The rare walk-off game-winning interception for touchdown.
And 3. Flynn gets it away and throws an interception to the 35-yard line. Kyle Arrington still on his feet inside the 10, all the way to the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Kittner with time, and it's intercepted by Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, and he's going to take it home.
Joe, the ball was perfectly thrown. It's the first time he's really done a lot of checking down.
Adrian Wilson came on the blitz. Roy Williams dropped it. Toller's got it on the run. Can he beat Kittner? He will. Second pick six for the Cardinals.
Clock stopped with 37 seconds left to go in the half after the pickup of 12. Collins. Oh. Intercepted. Eric Berry still on his feet. And the rookie's in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
With Carpenter's field goal early in the fourth, and it's been dissipated. 3rd and 8. Henny. And it's intercepted. DeAndre Levy still on his feet. Levy is going to score, and the Lions take the lead.
The 33 Breeze flipped it right into the waiting arms of Chauncey Davis. Falcon touchdown.
Brown out of the shotgun. 4 receivers at the top of your screen. Brown hit as he throws. Intercepted. Cole down the sideline. Touchdown, Jets. Third down 5 at the 39. Brunell.
Oh, picked off. See you later, Jarrett Byrd. Just that quick. Jarrett Byrd hawked that ball from the secondary. He was not in coverage to the outside.
They bring Lieber on the outside. He gets a hit and an interception. That's Allen. Allen could score. He will score. No flags down. Count it.
And the nightmare continues for Matt Castle. He's now 9 for 26. And had 1 interception earlier in the half. Make it a second pick. And this is a pick 6. Stanford route returns it into the end zone, and the route is on.
Patrick Willis has been one of the great linebackers since coming into the league. Pass is intercepted. Bartell is picked off. And Terrell Brown is going to have a 49er touchdown.
In Tampa Bay against Philadelphia back in 06. So a bit of a risk. Pass is picked off. Tramon Williams, and he may go. They tried to bite off more yardage, and they just got burned. On 3rd down and 5, pressure. Pass is picked off, and who is it? Big B.J. Raji for the touchdown. Wallace picked off. Nick Collins. Nick Collins on the return inside the 10. Leaps for the touchdown.
Whoa! Stafford's throw is high and incomplete and intercepted. Picked off. Aqib Talib has a Buccaneer touchdown.
done a lot with the guys because they weren't allowed to be around the coaches in the facility, organized some activities, stepped up in a leadership role, and we're seeing a lot of that.
Pass was batted by Abraham, and this is Croy Bierman, chased by Kellen Davis, and Bierman takes it in and had the ball knocked away, but it was ruled a touchdown. He crossed the plane, so Abraham batted the pass from Cutler.
This one batted into the air. The rookie Kerrigan for the touchdown.
They've come back against the Patriots. Tom Brady on first down has it deflected and picked off. Intercepted by Florence. Florence is in for the touchdown.
It's intercepted. DJ Moore to the end zone.
Second down and 10. Bengals go back to the air. Caldwell has it intercepted by Scott. Scott is off to the races. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Brian Scott.
Caldwell never had possession of this ball, but it never hit the ground.
They fake the run. Romo throws, and he's picked off by Bobby Carpenter. And Carpenter makes a move down the sideline, still going. The former Dallas Cowboy, Bobby Carpenter, is a fumble into the end zone, and it's recovered for a touchdown by Eric Wright. There are no flags, and Bobby Carpenter just made a play against his former team. Out of the shotgun pass is intercepted. Houston. And now he's got room to run. Down the sideline, and Houston has just turned in another defensive score. And in a blink, a team that was down by 24 points.
Cleveland after 6 as a member of the New England Patriots. Play action. McCoy took a hit as he threw, and it's picked off. Should not have thrown the ball. Jordan Babineau came up with the interception. Babineau with a nice move, and he will go all the way. Cortland Finnegan with the block.
3rd and 4, and Fells is back into the game for the Broncos, and an interception. Look out! It's Woodson taking it home for the touchdown. Charles Woodson runs it back for another pick 6 in his career.
3rd and 11. Flacco has that one intercepted. The break they needed. David Harris inside the 5. Touchdown Jets. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Jets. Down by 20. Harris with the interception and the touchdown. Second turnover. Sanchez in business at the 27. Off play action. Has that one intercepted. Picked off by Lardarius Webb. And they give it right back to the Ravens.
Whoever's playing defense has the best chance of scoring in this crazy game. Terrell Suggs made an inside move, and that was that for Mark Sanchez.
Yes, sir.
Off the fake. Vick gets hit as he throws. It's intercepted. Nick Barnett. Touchdown.
Another Eagles turnover.
And that's what caused the false start.
It's intercepted off the hands of Cruz. And racing the other way is Brandon Browner. No penalty flags. And the Seahawks are into the end zone.
to the right. Rivers from the gun. And it's picked off. Cassius Vaughn all the way to the score.
49ers had driven to the Bucs 11. When Gore turns it over, now Freeman with loads of time throws, and it is picked off by Carlos Rogers. So the Buccaneers give it right back, and Rogers is inside the 5 and then takes it in for a San Francisco touchdown.
3rd and 7, Matt Moore has time. Threw it right to Revis, interception. Revis down the side, cuts back to this side, one block, and he's gone. Darrelle Revis all the way home, 100 yards, touchdown, New York Jets.
Texans with a 34-7 lead on the Titans. Hasselbeck's pass picked off on a deflection. It is intercepted by McCain. Bryce McCain cuts back the other way, picks up a blocker, and takes it in.
Here when they needed just half a yard, and you've got Darren McFadden, the leading rusher in the NFL. Bowler throws, and it's picked off down the sideline. Kendrick Lewis. Lewis has got the angle. Kendrick Lewis, touchdown, Chiefs. From Baltimore, learned the system even more last year, backing up Campbell. Oh, intercepted. Brandon Flowers picks off Palmer and takes it the distance. Touchdown, Chiefs. 4th interception of the day for the Kansas City defense. The 2nd for Flowers, and the 2nd pick 6.
And the town sparkling on a Sunday night. Their football team is having a heck of an evening. And it continues as the pass is picked off by Lee Torrance. And Lee Torrance is inside the 10. Touchdown. And they have already set a team record for most points. We're going to tell you that before that even happened. And
the next 3 minutes, Chris, are going to tell the whole story.
Intercepted! Darian Stewart! Touchdown, Rams! There's a flag in the end zone.
Look at Steve Spagnuolo.
Here comes the pressure all over, and the pass is intercepted. Chris Houston. He'll go all the way. And a touchdown, the 2nd defensive touchdown of the game for the Lions.
Marvin Lewis, the head coach.
Intercepted. Jackson was leveled as he released the football. And up the sideline goes Reggie Nelson, and he's going to score.
That guy right there, number 11, Julio Jones.
Slant inside, and it's picked off. This could go to the house, and it will. Touchdown.
This time it is intercepted by Charlie Pepper. Still on his feet inside the 15. Inside the 10. He will find the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted by Tramon Williams. Another Green Bay touchdown.
Second down and 5. Skelton. Intercepted. And Asante Samuel will run it in for the touchdown. And that's all it takes. Most interceptions
teaches you a lot of stuff about the game that you didn't know.
Finally start a drive from outside their own 20, and it's intercepted, and it's Newman for the second time, and Newman's going to take it home for the touchdown. Terrence Newman.
Is going to be a big part of getting Matthew Stafford back on rhythm as well.
Touchdown, Chicago. Major Wright.
Oh, my goodness.
Charles Tillman. Another interception return for a touchdown.
Three guys looking as if they'll rush. Do they bring anybody else? Nope. 8 back. Pass is intercepted at the 10 by Ninkovich. Another big play and a huge night for Ninkovich. Basically in the backfield. Now he's on the move. Sanchez throws. It's intercepted by Goodman. Goodman down the sideline. Touchdown.
Call at the 22-yard line for Hasselbeck. Gets time, and a pass intercepted by Aqib Talib. Talib inside the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
They act like it's the second quarter. It's not. Vince Young.
Oh, it's intercepted, and that might be the ball game. David Hawthorne. He's gone.
Intercepted. And inside the 5 and all the way into the end zone is the replacement for Von Miller today, Mario Hagan.
Palmer over the middle, bouncing around, intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Burnett. Burnett, 15, 10, 5, touchdown!
Been a bend, don't break defense. A lot of yards. Not bad in the points per game. Play action from Manning. And this one's picked off by Matthews for the touchdown.
Alfonso Smith, his second interception of the game, and this one for a touchdown.
Chargers in the nickel, first down and 10. Intercepted! Picked off on the play, and that is going to be a touchdown. Running it in, Steve Gregory.
And dialing up a plan to thwart what the offense has hit you with in the first half. They are an outstanding second half defense.
Haney under pressure, and it's intercepted. Red Bryant has a Seahawk touchdown. And K.J. Wright was in the face of Caleb Haney.
Down to 6:40 remaining in the third. From the gun, Hasselbeck gets rid of it. Intercepted. Jacob Lacey will take it the distance. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Haney 10 out of 22 with 2 interceptions and a touchdown. On first down, and he's intercepted again. It's Brandon Browner with his 6th interception of the year, and he is going to be back in the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
4 receivers to the left. Big screen play. Nope, not this time.
Tebow's pass is intercepted. Bird has it. Bird with the pick. Bird weaving his way inside the 20, down the sideline, and in for the touchdown. Jarris Bird picks off Tebow and returns it for the touchdown.
all these things always.
Okay, tell me who's the sixth team. Who's going to win the rest as well?
You got to tell me.
Kelsey in on Tebow. Ball is out. Bills have it. Bills running to the end zone with Spencer Johnson. It was Kelsey who knocked it out. Johnson, who was there to take it all the way back for the touchdown.
9 TDs without a single pick.
Intercepted, touchdown, Cliff Averill.
And somebody in the stands, they got a piece of Lions history.
On 2nd and 15 off the play fake, pass deflected off the hands of Gerhardt, and then intercepted by Charles Tillman, and he takes it back for a Bears touchdown.
Well, in the paper tomorrow, you're going to read an interception by Christian Ponder that leads to a touchdown for Charles Tillman, but this is on Toby Gerhardt. He's got to make this catch.
How long does he plan to play? As long as he can is his philosophy. Tom Brady. Back out another one. Pick 6. Sterling Moore again jumps the route.
Carolina coming up strong. Pressure and the pass up the middle, and it's intercepted by Curtis Lofton. Lofton will run it in. Roddy White with 100 catches on the year with that reception. First down and intercepted and run in for the touchdown by Elbert Mack. So Redmond makes a mistake and Elbert Mack read it perfectly.
He tucked it, got the first down, slid, and he's ready to go again. Batted down and intercepted. Intercepted by J.J. Watt. Touchdown, Houston.
Meanwhile, on first down from the shotgun, Cutler throwing out his end zone. Picked off. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Gerald Freeman.
Wow, and Freeman, an inside linebacker, just undercuts the route.
Matthew Stafford has not been perfect in terms of his accuracy and on his game. The throw, another interception. This is Cortland Finnegan, and he is going to have a Ram touchdown. Just when you were saying there's a flag down at the 30, but just as you were saying.
Fitzpatrick out of the gun, picked off, intercepted by Cromartie. He will go all the way.
Ball on the 13. Here is Vick inside his 5. Pass down the middle, and it's intercepted by the linebacker, DeQuell Jackson. Jackson inside the 5. Tar. Touchdown, Browns.
Bailey playing press coverage on Wallace. Not letting him get the release after Ben looks that way. Comes back to the left, and it's intercepted. Picked off and running into the end zone for a touchdown. Tracy Porter.
Where have we seen that before?
They bring 5. Dalton gets rid of it. Too high. Intercepted. And Reed toward the end zone. Put it inside the pylon. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Second and 8, bootleg, looking for a crosser. Intercepted, big play, touchdown, Carolina. Charles Godfrey with the pick 6, and that's what the Panthers needed.
That one's picked. Intercepted by Eric Wright, and the free agent pickup. Eric Wright still going. Wright's got a blocker in front of him. Eli Manning to beat, and he's in for the touchdown.
That is a touchdown and grabbed by Rob Jackson, who's taking the place of the injured Brian Orakpo.
Only points for the Rams have come on field goals. And there's a slant. It's picked off. An interception by Major Wright, who will run it in for the touchdown. And no flags down. And so when Lovie Smith wanted turnovers, he got a big one right here.
Just, you don't give your team a chance when you turn the ball over. Second down and 10, a deep drop by Tannehill, and throws it is picked off. Ron Landry. Touchdown, Jets.
Whedon fires, and it's intercepted by Kerry Williams down the sideline and gone.
He has just come in. Extra defensive back is there too. Second down and 15 with thrown in the backfield. And that is intercepted and picked off by Butler on the ricochet off the tight end Moiaki. And he is in for the touchdown. Another good defensive play for San Diego.
Hasselbeck 6 of 10, 107 yards. Tennessee takes over after the holding penalty on special teams. First and 10 of the 32. Hasselbeck. Tip. Intercepted. Picked off by Manning. Danielle Manning still on his feet. Manning creating room. He's going to take it all the way. Touchdown. Flags come down. Time trickling away here. We're down to 4:12 remaining in the fourth. Hasselbeck. Intercepted. It's Kareem Jackson. Jackson is gone. Touchdown, Houston Texans. Second interception return for a score today.
Peppers is lined up over one of the guards. Three defensive ends are rushing. Conti is blitzing, and a pass is intercepted. And it's Charles Tillman, and he's all the way home for a Chicago touchdown.
Got to put that feather in Rod Marinelli and Lovie Smith's cap.
Glorious opportunity for Romo and the Cowboys. Tony, he lost it. It's right into the hands of Briggs, and Briggs is going. Being chased, Lance Briggs got a block from Jennings, and Lance Briggs with a second defensive score of the night for Chicago.
You gotta be kidding me.
Aaron Douglas lined up in the backfield. Look at that. Interception by Ryan Kerrigan. He's going in. Touchdown. Second down 8. Russell Wilson with a throw, and it's intercepted. Picked off, and there goes Captain Marlin.
One of the all-time greats. First down and 20. Gabbert with time. Fires, and it is picked off by Charles Tillman. Tillman inside the 10, the 5, and he is in for a Bears touchdown. Make it 4-1. St. Louis 3-2. And Seattle moments away from their third win. Pass deflected and picked off by Briggs. Lance Briggs with a touchdown on Monday night. And on Sunday afternoon, he takes it in for yet another Bears defensive score.
Sean Drone in the backfield for Kansas City. Quinn's pass is intercepted, taken away by one-day Barber, and Barber will go all the way. 5 touchdown.
Palmer. Intercepted down the near sideline. Asante Samuel with Palmer, only chance to stop him. He's not going to. Touchdown, Falcons.
of USC. There's a 1st and 10. Pierman in the backfield. Intercepted and picked up by Sheldon Brown, and that will be 6.
McGahee came out. Ronnie Hillman's in. Bunch formation to the left. Pressure picked up, but not picked up was the adjustment by the receiver Willis and Quentin Jammer. By Manning. Inside the 10. Touchdown!
You get blitzed. Somebody has to be a hot receiver or run a side adjustment. We saw the same thing happen in Dallas 2 weeks ago to Tony Romo and Des Bryant.
2nd and 6. Rivers going left, and it's intercepted by Chris Harris, who's all the way home. What a comeback by the Broncos!
It's Eddie Royal again.
2nd and 7 for Flacco and the Ravens. And Flacco to throw, far side of the field, intercepted! Picked off on the far side by Jonathan Joseph to the end zone for the touchdown!
Some type of a major miscommunication between Joe Flacco and Torrey Smith. Watch how fast this ball comes out. Skelton on the run. It's intercepted right into the hands of Harrison Smith. He's still going. Harrison Smith. That is a Viking touchdown.
Fans on their feet here in Chicago. As Newton's pass is picked off by Jennings. And Jim Jennings takes it all the way for a Bears touchdown.
Those very unbeaten Atlanta Falcons. Tom throwing down.
A very impressive one today indeed for Mike Smith and the Falcons. Intercepted by Jason Pierre-Paul, and it is a touchdown. And the slam dunk emphatically.
It only picked up 2 yards, but Kansas City with a 2nd down and 8 now at the 46 of the Chargers. Crossing pattern, and this one's intercepted down the sideline. Demario Williams, another touchdown, San Diego.
Gain of 18 on the 1st down reception, and once more to the air, and once more it's intercepted. Urlacher looking for the end zone. 7th interception return for a touchdown by the Bears this year. Unbelievable.
Pressure shown by the Saints. Pressure comes. Vick puts it up. Deflected and intercepted. Along the sideline is Patrick Robinson, who got a block, and Robinson is gone. It'll be 99-yard touchdown. Exactly. The flag back here at the 28-yard line.
Gabbard in the shotgun. If he throws, it'll be from his own goal line. He will.
And it's intercepted, and it's a pick 6. Darius Butler touchdown.
Been saying that all game. They're jumping all your routes. You got to push them off you.
28, go!
From just outside the 46. It's picked off the incompletion. And look who it is. Colin McCarthy on that gimping ankle. Lunges end zone. Touchdown.
Mistake by somebody on Denver's offensive line.
Let's see if Carolina can take advantage. Reversing field, and he got it away just in time, and he's intercepted. Intercepted by Tony Carter, who's taking it in for the touchdown. Von Miller caused it.
Chased by McCoy. intercepted. He's done it again. Leonard Johnson being chased by Vasquez. He's not going to get him all the way to the house.
Second and 7. Bull sets up, throws behind, is picked off. Intercepted by Carr. That ball stayed in the air. And now Carr will coast into the end zone for the touchdown. Freeman throws it, intercepted. It's Captain Motherland. Look at the captain go. Touchdown, Panthers.
There is a flag down. It's a late flag, though. I think this came well after the turnover.
Blitz coming. Lions pick it up. Pass is picked off. Off the hands of Scheffler and intercepted by M.D. Jennings. Jennings is going to go. There's a flag on the play. Jennings is in, but there are flags down on the return.
First down throw by Mayo, and it was deflected and intercepted. Grabbed by Weddle. Gilchrist made the deflection, and a quick 6 for San Diego.
Kevin, we have said it all along.
Second down and 10. Off balance, and this pass is picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. Jenkins down the sideline, inside the 30. Jenkins tight ropes his way into the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
No specifics on the injury reported to us. Second and 1. Lutz pass got away from him, and it's intercepted by Talib. Aqib Talib has running room. Waits for a blocker. Talib may take it all the way, and he does. Another return touchdown for New England. Open man, but it's picked off. It's Dennard, the rookie from Nebraska, trying to get past the rookie quarterback, and he's got a touchdown.
Ryan Clark is back in the secondary. 3rd and 7 for Whedon. That was deflected, and it's intercepted. It's Timmons with the ball off to the races, and he will take it all the way for a Pittsburgh Steeler touchdown.
How about the timing of that? That's Timmons getting his team-leading 3rd interception.
He's in at running back, and Howling moves into the slot to the left as a possible receiver, and the pass is intercepted. And it's Janoris Jenkins who will run it in for the touchdown. They wanted to go to Howling, ill-advised. A 36-yard return by the rookie from North Alabama. Breeze with a pump fake. Now he's picked. Back the other way, it's Brooks. And Ahmad Brooks is going to go. Touchdown, 49ers. He rarely this year has been able to get home. That's the first sack for either team in this game. Pass is tipped and picked. Dante Whitner off the hands of Colston, and Whitner is in for the touchdown. Goldson made the hit. First down at the 22 for the Cardinals, who trail the Rams by 4. Ryan Lindley, kind of off balance, throws another interception to Janoris Jenkins. Ran the first one in for a touchdown and gets another. And it looked like he was off the back foot on that throw, and Jenkins has returned 2 interceptions for touchdowns for the Rams.
Yes, she was proud of her husband for sticking up for the quarterback until she found out it cost him $26,500.
It is picked off by Demario Williams. Williams to the 5. Williams. Touchdown. Demario Williams starting for the injured Donald Butler.
Second down and 8 at the 22. Freeman gets hit as he throws, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Miller, and he's going to go in for the touchdown.
Five receiver set on 3rd and 3. Luck. Picked off! Andrew Luck intercepted. Will Witherspoon, the pick 6. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Third and 5, ball tipped up in the air and picked off. Gilmore will score, but there's a flag down.
Butler on 3rd down. Picked off by Harrison Smith. It was intended for Marshall. And it's Smith, the rookie out of Notre Dame, down the sidelines. And he takes it all the way for a Vikings touchdown.
Big miss by the officials.
And the McAfee punt lands at the 1. Picked off for the touchdown. Cassius Vaughn. What a turn of events. Indianapolis.
3rd down and 6. Manning hangs in, and he is picked off. Intercepted by Albert Mack. Down the sideline. No one there. No flags, and a touchdown for New Orleans. On 3rd down and 6, trying to get it to Jernell Jernigan.
Skelton from his own end zone, and it's intercepted. There goes Richard Sherman. That is a touchdown.
Bradford. Intercepted. Griffin. Down the sideline. Touchdown Vikings. 30 yards for Everson Griffin.
Flacco. Throwing. Intercepted on the far side of the field. Chris Harris down the sideline. Flacco trying to catch him, and he won't get there. What a turnaround.
Stafford's throw is intercepted. Rashad Johnson, can he get in? Touchdown Cardinals. Coming in on Fitzpatrick. Good protection for Fitzpatrick. And the pass intercepted by Earl Thomas. Thomas picks it off. Inside the 30, inside the 20. Thomas has one man to beat, and what a run for the touchdown. Jason Jones started it all with the pressure on Fitzpatrick, and
That's Will Heller at the bottom here, the tight end.
Stafford end zone throw is intercepted. Another Cardinal takeaway. Greg Toller. He might go. He could go. He did go. Touchdown.
Most important position on the offensive line is a rookie, and he's learning the ropes the hard way.
So 3rd and long, and this is what Kansas City faced all last week. And that's intercepted. Darius Butler scoops it up and runs into the end zone on the pass intended for Dexter McCluster.
Intercepted at the It's Leon Hall cutting back to the outside and in for the touchdown. A pick six. Leon Hall.
Leon Hall, the best defensive back for the Cincinnati Bengals.
I've just not heard that out of him before.
Yeah, very critical of Todd Haley, offensive coordinator, in the play calling, and that loss to Dallas. And here's a pick. That's DeNorris Jenkins. Jenkins to 10 to 5. He turns and he's in for the Rams touchdown. DeNorris Jenkins with a great play, coach.
The defensive score for the Bears. Now it's 2nd and 15 from the end zone. Lindley's pass is intercepted by Tillman, who walks in for the touchdown.
Do some different things. We haven't seen a ton of that from this Jets offense, and I think more innovation would have helped some of these quarterbacks.
3rd down and 5, and it's picked off. Brian Scott runs it in for the touchdown.
2nd and 6. A throwback, and it's picked off. This will be a score. Jonathan Vilma.
So, Chad Henne throws the pick, and on the run is the linebacker.
There's that speed.
Zach Brown, you talked about him. Draft choice from North Carolina, takes it the distance. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying the game. Virtually a whole half of football still to be played, so they got time to stay with their game plan. Here's an interception. This could go in. Picked off. Another defensive touchdown by Zach Brown. And a bad situation for the Jaguars.
5 defensive backs, 3rd and 7 for Taylor. Watt intercepted with the ball. Dunlap, touchdown, Bengals.
And again, he's got to rip it and pull the trigger.
Schaub trying to get a first down. Ball intercepted. This time stepping right in front is Leon Hall, who is into the end zone for the touchdown.
Wow. That was a great play. He was in man coverage on James Casey, who was coming out of the backfield.
Manning now looking at a 3rd and 7. Throwing, tip, intercepted, picked off by the Ravens. Corey Graham to the end zone for the touchdown. On 2nd and 7, they fake the handoff. Kaepernick has all day. And he's picked. Shields back the other way. Sam Shields is going to take it in for the touchdown.
Hole to get out of, and no one's going to make any excuse. They got to do it themselves.
Chiefs coming on 3rd down, intercepted. It's a pick six. Tamba Hali right in his breadbasket, and Kansas City builds on its lead.
Their speedster from last year. He had a bunch of big plays for Chris Gibbons.
And here's Bradford in the end zone. Tip, intercepted, and a touchdown for the Cardinals. It is Dan Williams, the nose tackle.
Eli, 370 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Surveys and then throws it. It's intercepted off Scott's hand. Brandon Carr running it down. Touchdown, Dallas.
Oh, and it's picked off by Cushing. Cushing to the 5. Touchdown, Houston. Pettis in motion. From the 32, play action. And then Bradford dumps it off. It's deflected, picked off. And Oshie Umenyiora will bring it back all the way for a Falcons touchdown.
And 3:10. And now 3 minutes remaining until halftime. And it's intercepted. Jim Jennings led the NFL with interceptions last year, and this one for a touchdown.
It's 3rd and 21. They need the 31. Shaw intercepted and picked up by Alteron Burner. Walking in a pick six. A 23-yard return.
3 wide receivers left. Palmer being rushed. And it's intercepted. Being brought back by DeAndre Levy. And he's going for a touchdown. No illegal blocks on that one. DeAndre Levy with a touchdown. And the Lions have widened the lead. A 66-yard interception.
Pressure coming. Breeze unloads. Intercepted. It's Foster. Mason Foster has some blocks. Mason Foster could go. He is gonna score. And a flag comes in at the end. Holy cow.
Up in time, and they're going to snap the football.
Vick almost he did have it intercepted. Picked off by Eric Berry down the sideline. It's going to be a touchdown, Kansas City. Derek Johnson tipped it, and the tip drill to Eric Berry for the touchdown.
Definitely disappointing.
From the 9-yard line, here's the slant, and it's intercepted by D'Angelo Hall. Hall will score for the Redskins, a defensive touchdown.
Shaw intercepted. Picked off by Darrell Smith. Smith up the sideline to the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, that is a veteran football player making a veteran play on the football.
Played at Tennessee for a couple of seasons and brought him back last week, and Roethlisberger said he did a really good job. And the pass is intercepted at the 37-yard line by Major Wright. And Wright is inside the 10-yard line, skirts the sideline. Touchdown.
He looks at 8 guys in the box as a sign of respect.
He sure does.
On 3rd and 4. Bobbled, intercepted. There's Darius Butler with an escort and the quarterback to beat, and he'll take it to the house on a pick six. Darius Butler picks off Gabbert, his 2nd interception today.
That does look like that's where it happened to Brian Cushing.
After a Seattle timeout, 3rd and 4. Shaw has it, throws, and it's intercepted by Richard Sherman. He's going down the sideline. He has followers, and not just on Twitter. Touchdown Seahawks. 3rd down and 5. Out of the shotgun is Flynn. And Flynn has a pass intercepted at the 43 by David Amerson. And he goes in for the touchdown. Matt Flynn intercepted, and a pick six for rookie David Amerson.
2nd down and 3. Rivers hit as he throws by Hatcher, and it's picked off by Sean Lee. And Lee takes it all the way for a Cowboys touchdown. 52-yard return.
2nd down and 3. Toole across the middle, intercepted. It's T.J. Ward, and this will cap it for the Browns. Touchdown.
Bradfield will go to left tackle. Gabbert able to step in and get rid of it, and that's over everybody's head, but intercepted. Matt Giordano, and he's got some room and a clear path to the end zone, except for Gabbert. He steps in for 6.
Flacco throwing a blue. That is intercepted. Down to the 10. 5. Touchdown for Rashad Jones.
Schaub from the gun. 49ers with a four-man rush. And then Schaub has this one picked off. And this is Brock running in for a touchdown. And Matt Schaub has to look on in utter disbelief. This can't be happening. It's a nightmare for him.
Randall was a big part of the offense against the Eagles last week with 6 catches, including a couple of touchdowns. Big first down there at the 45. And now Eli comes up
and throws it up right to the corner. Tim Jennings, pick 6. Touchdown.
Double this guy, Garrett Graham, and make Yates make a great throw to the outside. Yates, it's intercepted. Going the other way is Alec Ogletree. I think he's going to score. Touchdown, Rams.
And they're coming again, 2nd and 10. Pryor intercepted. Hussein Abdullah, and it's going to be a pick 6. The Chiefs are going to win it.
For the game, none of them were taken in this direction, though. But Prater does have a huge leg, and he's ready for a long one.
On 3rd down, Manning throws. It's intercepted. Paul Kozlowski. Kozlowski down the sideline. And Kozlowski breaking loose for the touchdown. 59 yards.
Play action on 1st down. And the ball downfield, and it's going to be intercepted at the 45 by Captain Munnerlyn. And Munnerlyn still on his feet, and Munnerlyn is in for the touchdown. What a start.
Their rushing attack has been so bad at times, it's been 3rd and 10 or nothing.
3rd down and intercepted. And a touchdown for the Buffalo Bills. Nickel Roby, the undrafted rookie out of USC, with the pick 6.
And 2 of them won't be playing for the rest of the year.
2nd and 10. Smith throwing. Intercepted! And there he goes! Logan Ryan gonna take this one for a touchdown.
Football mind from some of the best that have ever been around this game.
Very impressive list. Butler on 1st down to the outside. Picked off. It was intended for Jeffrey. He bobbled it, and it was taken back all the way for a touchdown by Brian Orakpo.
Brady intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Allen to the end zone. Touchdown.
Geno Smith on 1st down and 10. That's picked off. Here comes Clarker to the house for 6.
Intercepted. The receiver fell down, and that is D'Angelo Hall to the end zone. No penalty flags on the field.
You can see Carolee last week. 8 receptions, only 3 today in Cincinnati.
Here's the 10, picked off Adam Jones, and see. Well, let's see what Geno Smith can do. Not much. His 2nd pick 6 thrown today. The Jets quarterback has been victimized twice.
You know, 2 of these last 3 weeks starting to show signs again. And that is intercepted. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie to the end zone.
goal at the line of scrimmage.
He'll throw. The quick throw to the outside, and it's intercepted. Going the other way is Brent Grimes. Grimes with blockers. Brent Grimes is going to take it. Coast to coast. Touchdown.
A safety.
Thursday night, we did see the game end in overtime with a safety. Oh, a touchdown! Lawrence Guy there defensively initially, and then Sean Lismore. What a turn of events.
Now what he gives you is the ability to rush the passer as well. 3rd and goal.
That pass is intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Sean Smith. Smith up the sideline with blockers in front of him. This is going to be a Kansas City touchdown.
No huddle. Down by 14 and going the other way. And that is into the end zone. A touchdown for Drayton Florence.
On 1st down, Manning rifles, intercepted, pick 6 coming, Tracy Porter, touchdown. Porter has done it against another Manning in his life.
By way of receptions with 1,013. Now Dalton will throw, and it is picked off again by Joe Hayden. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Now Atlanta takes over at the 34-yard line. Matt Ryan is 7 for 8, 80 yards. He's being rushed. Gets rid of it. It's intercepted by Mason Foster. Foster inside the 20. He's got the angle. He takes it in. Touchdown.
Well, yeah, that's become pretty obvious. Oh, intercepted. Picked out of midair. To Norris Searcy. Touchdown, Bills.
Doesn't get enough credit for all the good he does with his legs.
On 1st down. Oh, it's intercepted. That's Bass taking it home for the touchdown.
See on 1st down, intercepted, taken back by Jason Pierre-Paul for a Giants touchdown.
Another interception. Running it back for a touchdown. Walter Thurman. It's intercepted. And racing the other way and still on his feet is Leonard Johnson, and that is a touchdown. Can you believe that?
Whedon has it 1st and 10. On the 20. Punt went in the end zone with the touchback. And intercepted and picked off by Gay. He will take it to the house. And the Steelers extend their lead and shut the door for good. A 21-yard interception return by William Gay.
But right now his team is in a 17-3 hole. From the gun, Luck. Intercepted. Carlos Dansby takes it all the way. Touchdown, Arizona.
They have 2 timeouts remaining. Flynn out of the shotgun. And nearly intercepted, or is it intercepted on a second tip ball, and racing down the sideline, and still on his feet is Weatherspoon. He's inside the 5, and that is a touchdown. It looked like it was deflected rather, twice.
Indianapolis guys can clinch the division with a win or a Tennessee loss, but they're down against the Bengals. Tannehill throws, intercepted. It's Polamalu. Diving. Polamalu going airborne. Touchdown, Steelers. What an effort.
2nd and 10. Stacy has 11 yards on 7 carries. It's under 2 yards a carry. Clements going to the air again, off balance, and it's intercepted, and it's Carlos Dansby who dances in for the touchdown.
3 and out on their last possession after 2 very impressive possessions in the opening quarter for Chicago. And now it's high and intercepted off the fingertip of Marshall. 2nd interception for Gibson, who may take it to the house and does. Into the face of quarterback Jason Campbell. Zachary Bowman, his 2nd interception of the game, and this one will be taken into the end zone, a touchdown.
For Oakland. 3rd and 3. McLaurin trying to convert. It's intercepted. Could be a pick 6. Eric Berry untouched. Kansas City blowing away Oakland here in the first quarter. Touchdown Chiefs.
Well, we talked about McLaurin's willingness to try to fit the ball in. Real tight spots when he's been helping.
3rd and 11. Smith over the middle, throwing into traffic, intercepted by Munnerlyn. Munnerlyn, 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Munnerlyn's 2nd interception of the season, his 2nd pick return for a touchdown.
And now if you're a defensive lineman or linebacker for the Cardinals, you don't have to wait for 3rd down to rush the passer. You're rushing the passer on every down now.
Fitzpatrick throws, and that one is picked off. Case into the end zone, touchdown.
Castle looking to throw, goes underneath, and it's intercepted. Flag is down. Vincent Ray will run it in for a touchdown, but a penalty marker thrown as Ray picked the ball up. 24-yard return.
Only one of his last 8. Here he lines up with the 1st down and 10. Packers in good position. Oh, he was hitting. The ball is picked off. And there going is Cortez Allen to the house. What a play. A 40-yard interception return.
On the Green Bay Packers. Stafford fires a 3rd down, deflected and picked off. Will Hill takes it all the way for a Giants touchdown.
Great quarterback. You know, they've had good ones through the years. Jim McMahon led him to the Super Bowl. Walter Payton, one of the great offensive players, obviously, of all time. And then here's a pick by Boykin. So he breaks Luckman's record and follows it up with a pick 6.
Pressure coming, Ryan gets rid of it for Douglas, it's fought for, and it's in the hands of Bowman, who's got all green grass. Navarro Bowman gonna take the Niners to the playoffs.
And a wasted play. That could have been huge for Carolina. Still down 10-0. Ryan in trouble, picked, and a touchdown. Holy momentum, that man. Are you kidding me? Melvin White.
That ball was intercepted, and this one's going to be run back by Kirkpatrick for the touchdown.
A close one back in St. Louis. 2nd and 14. Clemens can't find anybody. It's intercepted. Malcolm Smith He is going to have a touchdown. Manning gets hit. Ball up for grabs. Picked off by Smith. Malcolm Smith. All alone. No flags. Touchdown, Seattle.
Starting, but he's in there now. We'll see. Saffold has been battling health issues throughout his career. So Robinson is in there. 3rd down and 4. This is 2-down territory, by the way. And this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. Harrison Smith has a blocker in front of him. A lineman. And Harrison Smith is going to score. Everson Griffin was downfield to block for Smith. And he goes and scores.
From the 44. Green steps up and fires, and it is picked off. The interception by Gibson. He's inside the 20, the 10, takes it all the way for a Cleveland touchdown to Sean Gibson.
Of the game, Atlanta already with 10 first downs and a couple of touchdowns. And McCown's pass is picked, and here we go to the end zone for the touchdown. Kamal Ishmael returns it, the pick 6.
Dominating, smart, and they apply it all to the field.
3rd and 8, intercepted, and the Buccaneers have another touchdown. Danny Lansana. DJ Yates.
3rd down and 8. Cowboys must get to the 28-yard line. Pass is picked off by Janoris Jenkins. He's in for the Rams touchdown. Davis on 1st down. It's picked off by Bruce Carter. And Carter takes it in for a Cowboys touchdown.
It was a pretty conservative game plan, and I think that you saw some of the things that Bortles, just like this, that he brings to the table.
Well, he's intercepted. It's Greg Toller with his 2nd pick of the year. He may run this one back. He has a blocker, 1 man a beat into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. That one was floated right out to the middle of the field.
That play gained 26 with the flag. And from the 46, trying to get the screen to the right, it's intercepted. And all the way is Ryan Mundy. Monday Night Football. Touchdown, Chicago.
That's a bad play by Geno Smith. When you throw a screen pass, you have to see the throw.
Chandler in motion. This is 3rd and 2. Texans coming on the blitz. Manuel intercepted by Watt. And the big fella lumbering inside the 40. No one is going to catch Watt into the end zone for the pick 6.
Incredible.
Now the head coach in Tampa Bay on 3rd down. Pass is picked off. Thrown right into the waiting arms of Malcolm Jenkins. And Jenkins has got his 3rd pick. Still going. Jenkins for the touchdown.
Third and 4, intercepted, cutting underneath. Hussein Abdullah all the way home. Kansas City touchdown. Wow.
1st and 5 for Ponder and the Vikings. He's picked off. Picked off by Julius Peppers, who's high-stepping it home to the end zone for the touchdown.
Three wide receivers. Oh, and it's intercepted. Rasheed Mathis going for a touchdown.
McDougal in the second year out of Kansas. 3rd down and 6, empty backfield, and Breeze in trouble. Throws it up for grabs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lansana, and Lansana will score. Danny Lansana with his 2nd interception of the year and goes in with the touchdown.
Bortles intercepted, and it's going to be a pick 6. Bryce McCain, a backup quarterback.
On 3rd and 14, Smith fires, intercepted, picked off by Talib, and Talib will high kick it to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. It's over.
Cousins pass, and it's intercepted by Rashad Johnson, and Johnson dives in, touchdown!
From the 15, first look covered, Davis throws an interception, and Dante Johnson takes it in for a touchdown. That is the 3rd game like that this week in the NFL. A closing pick 6 to seal a victory.
He better have his helmet strapped on tight because they're going to be bringing it.
1st and 15 to start the second quarter. Bortles, and he's picked off. Intercepted by Delmas, and he's got plenty of room to run. Delmas at the 20. See you later. Louis Delmas, touchdown, Miami. Next to Bortles, Robinson at 90 yards rushing in the first half. Bortles, pump fakes. Now looking for Shorts, and he's picked again. And it could be a 2nd pick 6. It is. This time it's Brent Grimes. Touchdown, Miami.
They throw it more, and he takes advantage of the rules, of course.
2nd and 5. He's intercepted. The Steelers' William Gay is going to take it home for the touchdown.
Palmer steps up, fires, picked, intercepted back the other way, Patman. Tyler Patman down the sideline. A defensive score for Dallas.
Very similar statistics there. The one thing that is up is the interceptions, and that's what Nick Foles has to get cleaned up.
Off the fake on 1st down. Foles looking for Riley Cooper. And it's picked off. A.J. Boye. Darryl, you just mentioned the interceptions. He threw only 2 last year. And Boye takes this all the way back for a Texans touchdown on the 10th pick thrown by Foles this season.
Bryce Butler with his 9th reception of the season, 1st and 10. Carr deflected and picked up. Bruce Irvin on the move. He's got the quarterback to beat. And he's in for the touchdown. A pick 6 by Seattle.
Much more challenging down.
On 2nd and 9, Davis sidearms it. It's tipped away. And it's intercepted. It's again. Patrick Peterson counted for the Cardinals. Touchdown.
Well, it's going to be hard to blame that one on Austin Davis.
This much talent and just nothing to show for it here lately.
Very enigmatic through his career. And that's intercepted by Casey Hayward. And Hayward is out in front, and Casey Hayward able to stay in bounds. And a few more for the Green Bay Packers. 82 yards.
Newton threw it right to Fletcher. Bradley, Fletcher, pick 6. Fly, Eagles, fly.
What else can J.J. Watt do?
He does a lot. Here's a tip ball and an interception. And running it in, Jonathan Banks. Does he get in? He does. Touchdown. Deflected again. Larry English, the defensive end.
You just saw his performance continue to decline. Here it is, picked off. Intercepted, and it's Peppers. Flag is thrown. Peppers is into the end zone for the touchdown. But a flag is down.
Looking for his first win tonight. First down, pressure picked up. He has a big arm, but he threw it to William Gay. Pick six, out of the gate. Touchdown Steelers.
William Gay does it again.
How did you get it around him? 3rd and 7. Dalton gets rid of it. Intercepted. Picked off by Joseph. Joseph down the sideline. Joseph looking to go all the way. He does. Pick six. Touchdown Texans. 60 yards. The former Bengal.
On 3rd down and goal, Rivers fires. End zone, it's intercepted. The Rams with a takeaway. Janoris Jenkins is going and gone for a Ram touchdown. 99 yards.
3rd and 7. Ravens bring pressure as Breeze steps up, and he's intercepted. Cutting underneath, Hill will score. Touchdown. Little disguise in the pressure. They get Breeze, and it's a pick six.
3rd and 18. Schaub in trouble again, steps up, chased by Long, and he's intercepted. What an interception! That is Tremaine Johnson, and it's a pick six. Something Matt Schaub knows very well in his career. Tremaine Johnson with a pick six, and St. Louis with a 50-burger on the Raiders.
In the truck, 2nd and 5.
Sunday! Let's go!
4-man rush, stepping up, intercepted. It's intercepted by Rashad Johnson, and he's got room to run. Johnson at the 45, cuts back. Look at Rashad Johnson. He could go. All the way. Touchdown. 88 yards for Rashad Johnson.
And what was a very winnable game on Monday night against the Dolphins. They pass on 1st down, and it's picked off. Gerald Hodges inside the 10, and he is in for the pick six. And a nightmare start for Geno Smith and the Jets.
There's Drew Brees and the Saints. 5 touchdown passes last week, and they're getting drilled. That one is intercepted. And running it back into the end zone for a touchdown is Marquestin Huff.
On 2nd and 10, here comes the blitz. Picked up, Luck hit as he throws, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Gilbert, the rookie, looking to take it in, and a touchdown.
It's 3rd down and 9. Intercepted and picked off by Lewis, who will maneuver his way in for the touchdown. Luck has thrown a pick six again like he did last week. The 3rd this season thrown by Indianapolis quarterback Andrew Luck.
1st down, Atlanta. From the Falcon 38 and Ryan to throw. Has time, throwing over the middle, intercepted. Picked off by William Gay. Gay to the outside. Cuts it back inside. 20, 15, touchdown, Pittsburgh.
On a 3rd and 4. Rivers double pumps. Intercepted. Antoine Buffet. It's a pick six. The 49ers are cruising. And it's a 49-yard return for the touchdown.
Poor early starts. Dalton slant, deflected. Talib, unbelievable. One-hand interception by Aqib Talib. Inside the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Talib. And that's the problem. They've turned it over too often in these big spots, and Dalton gets a pick six. Fake to Anderson. Manning with the throw. It's intercepted. It's Kirkpatrick. It's a Bengal touchdown.
Total confusion.
Course of his career. On third down at 7. Behind and intercepted. Dwayne Gratz takes it all the way in for a Jacksonville touchdown.
He was on a state 4x100 relay championship state champ team, relay team. Here's Ryan getting rid of it, and almost, in fact, it was intercepted. Scooped up by Harper, and Harper tries to dive in, and it's a touchdown. Roman Harper. Got to get to the 31 to extend the drive. Ryan goes deep, and he's picked off. Intercepted by Trey Boston. Boston still going at the 20, and he has the second return for a touchdown of the game for the Carolina Panthers defense.
Hill delivers again to Kendricks, and he lost it. Ball picked up. Bruce Irvin, touchdown Seahawks.
Second and 4. Again time. Near side, intercepted! It's intercepted by Chancellor! Touchdown! 89 yards!
71. They've only allowed one today on Bortles, who fires, and it's intercepted! Josh Norman has a Panther pick six. Touchdown, Carolina.
As soon as this ball left Blake Bortles' hands, he knew that he had made a mistake.
Some positions as they want to be. Third down and 3 for Tampa Bay. Jameson's first pass, intercepted, sends the ball to the house. Touchdown, Titans.
On third down and 2 or less a season ago, converting it better than 80%. And they're going to throw it. Pump fake. Underneath it, it's intercepted. And coming back the other way is Glover Quinn for the Lions. Touchdown.
The 3rd and 10. There's Manning's pass, and it is intercepted. It is Jimmy Smith taking it to the end zone for the touchdown.
That was well coordinated. Kyle Arrington on the blitz. It was late. They didn't see the defense shift around. Peyton Manning threw into it. Jimmy Smith reading the quarterback. Need to get to the quarterback and make him throw it away.
He hasn't converted on his last 7 third down attempts. And he's intercepted by Talib. Aqib Talib has to beat Flacco, and he weaves back to the middle and finds the end zone. Matching pick sixes in this game.
It's taken out of the air, and running to the end zone is McBride for the touchdown. And Romo is down. So Bryant out. Merriweather provided the pop on Devin Street, who's the guy who took Bryant's spot, and McBride takes it into the end zone.
3rd and 3. Are they going to bring it again? They do. Pass away. It's intercepted. It's Peters. The rookie's going to take it home for the touchdown.
A free blitzer is coming at Peyton Manning, so he tries to anticipate.
Cutler throws the interception. And that is Tony Jefferson sniffing the end zone. A touchdown. The most inopportune time, it seems, frequently for this Chicago Bears quarterback, Jay Cutler.
Look for crossers, especially with Kendall Wright in motion.
Well, he was in motion. The quick pass to the far side for Delaney Walker. It's hit in the air, and it's grabbed out of the air by Dwight Lowry up the sidelines. Mariota can't tackle him. He has one man to beat. He's going to go in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 69 yards.
Blitz coming. Kaepernick gets it away, and it's intercepted. And racing into the end zone is Justin Bethel. There's Smith. There's Peterson. Take it to Hyde. And again it's intercepted. And again it's a touchdown by Matthew. Well, you gotta wonder about that decision by Kaepernick rather than just throwing it away.
They're 0 for 4 on third down here. Tannehill hit on the release, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown. A nightmare scenario for Miami. As Brown, the second-year linebacker, barrels into the end zone.
Winston throws, and it's intercepted. It's Josh Norman. He's going to have his second pick six of the season.
St. Louis facing a 3rd and 9. This season, on third down, the average is 8 yards to go. 5th worst in the NFL. Foles picked off, intercepted. It's Rollins, untouched, all the way for the touchdown. Lambeau leap, and the Packers add to their lead on a 45-yard pick six.
They're going to need to see if they can get after Kirk Cousins here.
He's only been sacked once today. Pressure coming. He gets rid of it. And it's intercepted. Robert Alford. It's going to be a victory for the Falcons. Touchdown on the pick six.
Carr over the middle. Intercepted by Chris Harris Jr. and there he goes.
That third down noise, all the Steeler fans waving terrible towels in addition to trying to get loud. Rivers, middle of the field, is intercepted. Antoine Blake. Blake's got space. Blake man down. Blake 30. One man down here for the Chargers. Cut back Blake in for the touchdown.
Big story for Denver that they are united, but the story will still be a distraction if it continues. Picked off. Aqib Talib. It's a pick six and a foot race that Talib will win for the touchdown. The Broncos continue to produce points with their defense.
Inside 6 minutes to go, third quarter. It's 2nd down and 9. Mariota, quick pass is picked. Rashad Jones has a bunch of blockers, and Jones dives for a pick six touchdown.
Line of scrimmage is the 34. We approach 8 minutes to go on the 40. Manning straight back. Manning pump and throw. It's intercepted. Picked off. Walking the tightrope is Dansby. He's in. Touchdown Browns. Carlos Dansby delivers.
All right, now if you're Blake Bortles, you're down by 10. You have plenty of time. And an interception, and you're not down by 10 anymore. Andre Howe, his second interception of the day, and this one is a pick six.
Brady on a 2nd and 10 to the outside, and that's juggled and intercepted, and Mike Adams will take it in for the touchdown. Mike Adams picked Brady off twice last year.
Maxwell still over here with Beckham, some safety help as well. Manning working the other side. It's picked off. Nolan Carroll. Pick 6, Eagles.
All right, the touchback to the 20-yard line after the 6-yard fumble recovery return for the team. He picked off. It's grabbed by Smith. It is a pick 6. Now they're coming. Bortles throws it up, and it's picked off by Graham. Corey Graham comes the other way. Corey Graham inside the 10. He broke a tackle and takes it in, a pick 6. A Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have taken the lead.
Zero yards of total offense for the Texans. So this play that was deflected and intercepted. Rashad Jones into the end zone for the pick 6. Second pick 6 for Jones in as many weeks.
He was their leading tackler. Coming into this game, they miss him. 2nd and 9. Castle. That one is picked off. Rodgers Cromartie. And he's celebrating all the way down the sideline into the end zone. Giants on top.
Getting his run game going a little bit.
Over 900 yards of offense. Breeze to the outside. It's picked off on the deflection and taken back by Tremaine McBride for a Giants touchdown.
Look out. Oh, picked off. That's Hicks. Jordan Hicks with the play of the night. To the outside he goes, and Jordan Hicks, who's done such a phenomenal job in his rookie season as the 3rd-round draft choice, puts Philadelphia out in front again.
Jeffrey and Verrett, man-to-man again at the top of the screen. Cutler going that way. Verrett's got the interception. Might go. Will go. Touchdown, San Diego. Jason Verrett, the pick 6. 68 yards.
Breeze throws on 3rd down. The flanker picked off and taken all the way by Deshaun Goldson for a Redskins touchdown.
Tannehill has it blocked up, and it's picked off, and it's going to be a touchdown. Rolando McClain for 6.
Rolando McClain, Kevin, we talked about it.
Atlanta's average drive start hasn't been great this half, and now they start from their own 1-yard line. Play fake. Ryan. Intercepted. Picked off at the 5. Touchdown to Quell Jackson.
Detroit always seems to play well at home on Thanksgiving Day. And there's an interception run in for a touchdown. Flag is down. There's a penalty marker down. And Levante David runs it in for the touchdown, pending the flag.
Ali beating Dunlap on successive plays earlier this quarter. That pass is deflected and intercepted. Justin Houston, and he's in for the pick 6.
This is what pressure does to even the elite quarterbacks in our league. He felt pressure, and he felt hurried to throw that ball, even though he saw Justin Houston standing right in his face.
Got 4 picks, and he's run 2 of them back this year. 3rd and 6. Romo from the pocket. He is picked off. It's intercepted by Kurt Coleman, and Coleman breaks the tackle. He's at the 10, gets around Witten, and he's going to find the end zone. Carolina, 59 seconds into the game, is on the board.
So far, McFadden has 7 carries for 5 yards. Second and 13, Romo, pocket seal, able to throw it. He's intercepted by Kuechly. Kuechly inside the 20 to the 10 and to the end zone for another Panther defensive touchdown.
13-3.
Gurley has 7 rushing attempts for 13 yards. And Foles throws on the run, intercepted. And dancing into the end zone is Leon Hall.
Certainly in time they'll get in there, repair the ACL, and they expect him to be ready for training camp next year. Shot, third down is intercepted. Carlos Dansby with the pick. 6, touchdown, Dansby.
That's why Matt Schaub is no longer in Houston.
See if they leave that blitz on. Looked like Navarro Bowman was coming.
Second and 10. Coming to the outside, and it is picked off and taken all the way into the end zone for a touchdown by Jimmy Ward.
Allen got 6. It's second and 4. Chop right back to Allen, but it's deflected. Caught. Shelby. Touchdown.
First and 10. Gordon back in. Rivers in congestion. Intercepted. Picked off on the play. Danny Trevathan to the house. It's the 5th pick 6 thrown by Rivers this season. Trevathan.
Trips to the left, Amendola, Chandler, and Keyshawn Mike. And Brady has it intercepted, and that's Malcolm Jenkins on his feet to the 20, the 25, crossing midfield. Malcolm Jenkins will go the distance for a touchdown. No penalty flags on the field, and don't look now. The Eagles lead for the first time in this game.
The Raiders come up with here, and if Jack Del Rio has to make a decision. Carr throwing over the middle, incomplete, and is it intercepted? Picked off at midfield by Tyvon Branch to the end zone. Yes, touchdown. Tyvon Branch, the ex-Oakland Raider.
Stafford to throw, and it's intercepted. The Rams with a takeaway. Trumaine Johnson, and he's going to score. Touchdown Rams.
On second and 5, Garrett throws far side, intercepted. Touchdown Pittsburgh. William Gay. That is William Gay's 6th career interception return touchdown, and that ties him with Rod Woodson for the all-time lead for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
First and 10. Clausen. Oh, it's picked off. Marcus Peters. He may go. It's a foot race. You can kiss him goodbye. Touchdown. Peters has done it again. He picked off Peyton Manning early in the season.
Passes intercepted. Demarius Randall with a pick 6 for the Pack.
Geico, Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle DeFoya start the 4th quarter with an interception by Buchanan. And Buchanan will roll all the way to the end zone. And the Arizona Cardinals, a team that used to never be able to win in the Eastern time zone.
Eli sent a picture home last night, said, I don't understand why we ever left.
3rd and 1. Intercepted at the 35-yard line. Harrison Smith down the sideline to the end zone. Touchdown.
Mettenberger's pass deflected and picked off. It's Freeman. Touchdown, Colts. The second touchdown of Jarrell Freeman's career.
Manning hit as he throws, and it is picked off. And taken back by Walter Thurman, the former Giant. Looking behind him, but he will not be caught. So Thurman.
They've allowed only 13.5 points per game. And that pass is intercepted. Kareem Jackson gonna high step his way in for the pick six.
You love it. Defensively.
Kendrick West, the tailback. Throw it again. Outside, and that is going to be intercepted, and it's going to be a touchdown. David Emerson. There's a penalty at the 2.
Wilson just got it away. There's Kuechly. Touchdown, Carolina. Traded to Arizona from Oakland in 2013. The record-setting year. He's picked again. Kuechly for the touchdown.
And that big body just boxes out Terrence Newman.
Fake to Henry. Here's the rush, and it's intercepted. Vikings, Eric Kendricks. He'll score.
Now we got Fafty's feeling you feeling it.
Well, that feeling didn't last very long. Marcus Cooper on the tip ball for an Arizona touchdown.
3rd and 15. And it's intercepted by Talib. Sidesteps one tackle and down the sideline he goes. It's Talib for his 9th career return touchdown.
Now they just seem to be stuck in mud. Yeah, a lot of movement. Tannehill on 3rd and 3. Here comes Cleveland. That pass is intercepted. Brian Body Calhoun, and he is still going. He will waltz into the end zone for the pick six.
It'll be 3rd down and 4. They've converted both of their 3rd down conversions so far. And this pass is intercepted. And there's a race into the end zone. And a touchdown by Quan Alexander. Right in his hands. I didn't see a Ram receiver in the neighborhood.
That pass intercepted again. Derek Johnson. Johnson up the sideline. Now to the middle. To the 10. To the 5. Touchdown.
Into the offseason as well. He brings the receivers out to San Diego where he lives in the offseason. Oh, boy. And there is the interception. And it's Deion Jones, the New Orleans native who grew up here and had never been in the dome prior to tonight. He's in the dome and he's in the end zone.
2nd down and 5. And the pass is tipped. And it is intercepted and run in for the touchdown by Kurt Coleman. And the Panthers are back in the game. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. Anderson. And it's intercepted. Robert Alford.
Has hit 8 in a row. Heavenstein the block at the right tackle. Oh, it's picked up on the play by Roby Coleman. And there he goes. A block into the house.
Off the fake to Jones. Picked off. Malcolm Jenkins. One man to beat. It's Cousins. And Jenkins will take it all the way for an Eagles score.
Into the nickel, second down, 11 for Keenum. Right through the hands of Austin, and picked off on the ricochet by Landon Collins. And Collins has the pick. His first of the year, breaking one tackle after another. And he's got some blockers ahead like Jenkins and Casillas, and he's inside the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown!
And louder. Third down and 12. Breeze over the middle, and is deflected and then picked off by Daniel Sorensen. Sorensen takes it all the way for a Chiefs touchdown. There is a flag.
Pop over the middle, intercepted. Bradley Roby down the sideline. Touchdown. Time. Throwing it. Tipped. Intercepted. Picked off by the Chargers. To the end zone. Casey Hayward, touchdown.
Schwenke the block. Oh, it's picked off. Flowers. There he goes. Touchdown. A second defensive touchdown for San Diego. Reaching the block at the left tackle. That's it. It is picked off on the play. Grabbed by Jackson. He will take it with the quarterback, Bortles, giving up on the tackle attempt, and Jackson takes it in. It is his 13th career interception. His first of the season.
Cutler with the pressure and picked off again. My goodness. Cutler with 2 interceptions in a row, and it's the former Bear Chris Conte.
Leading the division, 3rd and 6. Rush is coming. Off his back foot. It's intercepted. Eric Berry has got it for Kansas City. Berry with a spin move, and he's still going. Berry reverses. Eric Berry's got some blockers. Berry looking for the angle, and he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. What an effort by Berry.
Rivers got rid of it, intercepted! Picked off by Kiko Alonso. Alonso to the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown! "59 yards.
Palmer sits in, pass picked off, intercepted by Rhodes. Xavier Rhodes down the sideline, and goodbye. Touchdown, Vikings, no flags.
Bortles looking for leads. Popped up and picked off. Raphael Bush on the interception. And Bush still going. Down the sideline. Bush is in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Lions.
2nd and 5. Raiders using no timeouts have really changed the situation here.
Intercepted. Back for the touchdown.
Throwing, intercepted in the middle of the field by Eric Berry. Berry to the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown, Kansas City.
Appeared to have turned a corner, but 6 straight losses, find themselves at 2-9. Big 3rd and 4 here.
Bortles pass is intercepted. It's picked off by Roby, and no one's going to catch him.
Common bond over dedication and teamwork. Visit foxsportssupports.com to learn more. And that is returned by Levante David for a touchdown. What a turn of events.
An impressive quarterback in my mind.
Blitz picked up, coming near. Sack! And it's intercepted! McKelvin! Touchdown!
Be 3rd and 5 from their own 14. Pick up that pass is intercepted. It's Cravon LeBlanc, and he's in for the Bears. Pick 6.
Problems on offense. First down at 15 now. Short drop by Goff. And the pass is going to be intercepted by Deion Jones. And Deion Jones will run it in for the touchdown.
Sterling Shepard back in the slot for the Giants. Manning, compressed pocket, throws the interception. Malcolm Jenkins taking it all the way for an Eagle touchdown.
If you're just joining us, Marcus Mariota out for the game with an injured ankle. It's Matt Castle, and he's picked off. Ramsey, touchdown!
Smith throwing this side, and that is intercepted. Picked off on the far side of the field by the Chargers. Back to the 40. Jaleel Addae. 30, 20. Touchdown San Diego. No flags on the field.
The offense stalled, lost some close games. And that's intercepted. Brandon Williams has a Cardinal touchdown. "65 yards, correction, that's Justin Bethel.
Falcons overload the right side of the Patriots offensive line. Pass is picked. Intercepted Robert Alford. He's gone. There are no flags. And the Falcons add to their lead. Alford with a pick 6.
To the offensive line to improve this running game.
Stafford on 2nd and 5. And that's intercepted. The Cardinals get it right back. It's Justin Bethel down the sideline past Stafford. And Justin Bethel is going to have a Cardinal touchdown.
Three receivers to the left side. Wentz throws right. It was picked off. Ryan Kerrigan, touchdown.
Want a guaranteed money. Incomplete and intercepted. Miles Killebrew is in for a pick 6.
Tolzien in his 7th year in the NFL. On 3rd and 10, rush is coming. Tolzien steps up and throws. Intercepted. Tremaine Johnson down the sideline. Johnson. It's a pick 6. Touchdown Rams. A, it was offered to him. B, he believed in Sean McVay and felt the players fit his system. Tolzien intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner. Goodbye. Touchdown Rams. Lopsided it in L.A.
They clicked on the 3rd down play the last time. Glennon hit Bellamy. And here's Glennon. And it's intercepted by Robert McLean, the nickelback. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown for Robert McLean.
Something that they worked on throughout the offseason, and it showed up today. Broncos come with a blitz. Quick throw. Pass on 4th down. Picked off. This is Talib. Still going. Looking for another pick 6. Prescott in his way. Talib. He's going to go. No flags. Talib. Touchdown. The 10th of his career.
Matt Ryan on 1st down, and it's intercepted. Glover Quinn, and it's going to be a touchdown, Lions.
William Jackson, no one near him, taking it the distance for the touchdown.
Opening game here in a loss to Jacksonville. 1st and 10, Matt Castle. Intercepted. It's picked up by Cole. Dylan Cole to the house.
In the backfield now. Second year with Indy. Stays in the block, and the pass is going to be picked off. Coleman to the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
With a 2nd down, 11, going away to the block at the left tackle. That's picked up. May have been deflected. Talvin Smith, the linebacker, into the end zone. Second Roethlisberger interception. 3rd and 18, Roethlisberger knocked away, intercepted. This is Church on the deflection. Barry Church down the sideline for 6. Another pick 6 for Roethlisberger.
2nd and 7, pass is picked off the arms of Williams. Randall, touchdown, Green Bay.
Hogan to the air. Intercepted! Too high for Duke Johnson. And it's Joseph off to the races. Nobody near him. Jonathan Joseph will walk into the end zone. Pick 6 for Houston.
Get something going because they have not had much going so far today. The quick pass picked off. That's not what they were looking for. Marshawn Lattimore. Touchdown.
The ball is tipped. I think it's Trey Hendrickson, number 91, and it's mold and move and do that kind of stuff.
Watson play fake. Fires downfield, intercepted. Picked off by McCourty. His 3rd interception of the season at the 30. McCourty to the sideline. McCourty with a pick 6. Jason McCourty.
Flacco fakes, rolls, looks downfield, and throws. It's intercepted by Amos. Adrian Amos on the pickoff and the return. Amos still going, has a couple blockers. He's got a chance to go all the way. Adrian Amos, touchdown Bears.
Definitely stalled with receivers to the left, to the right for Breeze. That pass is intercepted and returned for the touchdown. Sean Robinson. We've seen so many tip passes, and now the Lions get their hands on one, and how quickly things have turned here in the Superdome. The Superdome crowd, as loud as they have been all day, the pass is tipped and intercepted. It's Cam Jordan for the touchdown. Wow.
I've never seen a game like this and where 2 defensive linemen get both.
Your conversation. 3rd and 10. Only a 3-man rush again. And that's intercepted at the 40-yard line. That is Janoris Jenkins, and he will get into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. So the Giants.
Well, what a great leader in face of the franchise.
Starts from under center. And his pass is intercepted. Snatched out of the air by John Simon. And he scores. A defensive touchdown for the Indianapolis Colts on the first play from scrimmage of the second half for Tennessee.
Early stages, second quarter. Newton popped up in the air. Intercepted. Eddie Jackson. Jackson is still going. Another defensive highlight. Touchdown Bears.
Second time in Raven territory. That's knocked down. No, it's intercepted by Mosley. He's going to score, Jim. Well, Moore's going to try to get him. Moore trying to get the angle on him. And he's in. Touchdown. C.J. Mosley. able to outrace the quarterback and take it 63 yards for the score.
And take that 2-3 weeks of rest.
Here comes the blitz. Pass away, and it's picked. Look out. Here they go. Jimmy Smith weaves it to the end zone. A second pick six.
Eagles will get the ball first following halftime. 49ers facing a 3rd down and 7. Picked off by Jalen Mills. Mills stays in bounds. He's inside the 10. To the end zone. Touchdown.
The pass from Brissett is batted and intercepted. It's Carlos Dunlap into the end zone for the pick six. Incredible.
Intercepted, picked off by Thomas. Earl Thomas with a foot race. Brown won't get him. That will be 6. No flags. Touchdown.
The right tackle left early. Ball batted into the air, and it's intercepted by Byron Jones, and he's in for a touchdown to put this one on ice for the Cowboys. Only the second career interception in 39 games for Jones.
Sideline. Peterman rolling and throwing off the hands of DeMarco and intercepted. Patrick DeMarco couldn't hold it. Corey Toomer has it. And down the sideline, he tightropes. Corey Toomer.
Seriously.
2nd and 3rd all-time in the history of tight ends and receptions. These two guys, probably the last time they play against each other.
Inside 8 minutes. Prescott on the run. Flips it, and he's picked. Prescott trying to cut off the angle for King. King's got a blocker in front, Ingram, and he's going to take it the distance. Desmond King, 90 yards on the pick six.
Half of the field. Have to get to the 35 to convert. Swing it out here, and it's picked off. Down the sideline goes Janoris Jenkins. He's inside the 10, and he will get into the end zone. Janoris Jenkins with the pick and the run back, and an extra point will tie the game.
3rd this year for Thomas. Starting from the 25, Trevor Simeon's pass, and it's going to be intercepted. Xavier Howard, touchdown. Third down and 1. Shane Ray now goes in for Barrett. And on 3rd and 1, the short pass is going to be intercepted on the deflection. Justin Simmons, and he's going to run it in for the touchdown. No flags on the play.
Second week in a row, Stafford's been injured in the 4th quarter. Huge hit. Interception by Weddle, and he will go the distance in a touchdown.
Kennedy. That's a guy that's a player for this team. At least today he's a player. Making tackles, disrupting, hitting Rudolph. Weddle with the easiest catch of his career.
Rams bring extra pressure that's picked up, and that's intercepted at the 40-yard line. Alec Ogletree is taking it the other way for a touchdown, Los Angeles Rams.
He's getting guaranteed pay. Clemens sets and throws, and it's intercepted. Bashad Breeland. Breeland, nobody near him. And Breeland waltzes into the end zone for a touchdown. 96 yards. Dalton sets and throws. Intercepted. Picked off by Kendricks. Eric Kendricks looking for the angle. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
Well-coached football team, this Buffalo Bills there.
37.
Pass. Intercepted. Jumping the route was Poyer. And Poyer's got a pick six.
There it is, Buffalo.
Bortles from the shotgun. Steps up. Intercepted. It's Dante Johnson on the return. See you later. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You have to take advantage of it. You have to take that shot. Prescott comes off and throws high, picked! And walking to the end zone is Coleman, Seattle on top. And into the Salvation Army kettle goes Justin Coleman.
In 2014, this is a 2nd and 5. Fake the jet sweep. Flacco throws. Juggled. Intercepted. It's picked off by Denard. And Denard is working his way down the sideline. Denard cuts it inside. Flacco trying to get in between. And Denard will take it all the way.
Four men on the rush. Keenum throws. He's picked. Patrick Robinson back the other way. Looking for a block. Gets it. Robinson for the touchdown.
Blitz coming. Garoppolo sees it, fired, intercepted, and a clear route to the end zone for Mike Hughes. Touchdown.
Vikings offensive coordinator. They went to the NFC Championship game. Manning had the pass deflected and then picked off. Miles Jack. Jack will take it all the way for a Jaguars touchdown.
Well, Miles Jack will get credit for this interception for a touchdown.
50 seconds, 3rd and 19. And this time he's going to go down. It's going to be picked off by Mack. Mack with the interception. And Mack will take it all the way in for a touchdown. How crazy was that? Robertson Harris extracted the ball.
And on his first play, they're going to let him roll out and look downfield. The throw back across the field, and it's intercepted. And it's going to be a pick six for Quandre Diggs on the very first play of Sam Darnold's debut.
Interesting guy.
He found himself, and now he's found a quarterback, and another interception for the Jets defense. Darren Lee. It's a pick six for New York, 35 yards. And they get Stafford for the 3rd time tonight.
153 yards from Cook.
Picked off. Marcus Peters strutting his stuff and backsplashing in. Pick six, Rams.
2nd and 9, empty set as you mentioned.
Oh, it is picked off. Amukamara. Can he get past Russ? He does. My, oh my.
Fitz from his own end zone.
Intercepted inside the 10. Bud Dupree. Pick six.
One takeaway on the year for the Raiders.
Second down and 8. As Mayfield throws and it's picked off on the deflection. Darian Conley inside takeaway by the secondary and a score.
Rivers over the middle, picked off on the interception. It's Antone Exum, touchdown, a pick six for the Niners.
Questionable with a hamstring.
First down, Bortles setting up screen. He's intercepted, and it's going to be a pick six for Chris Jones. But a flag is on the field at the 20.
Oh, who's it on? This is a big call. 20!
They get by Young. That's loose. It's picked up by Johnson. Michael Johnson. Interception. Touchdown.
Quick enough.
On 2nd and 10. Quick pass, and that one is intercepted by the Jets. Touchdown. Morris Claiborne.
Peterman picked off Joseph, and he will go! Touchdown!
This one is batted into the air and picked off. Todd Davis leaps for the touchdown. Blitz coming. Pass is picked off. Harris. Chris Harris got a lane to the end zone for the touchdown. Second of the game for this Denver defense.
98 yards, less than 2.5 seconds. And Dalton gets that one out. About 2.5 seconds, intercepted at the 34-yard line. Ron Parker, a free ride to the end zone.
Protection is good. The throw is not. His 4th interception of the game. It's a interception touchdown for Jesse Bates and the Bengals.
Down, and I think Zimmer's like, hey, slow down a little bit. Let's run it a bit.
Yeah, they throw it the 3rd most in the league on a percentage basis. And that's picked off at the 44-yard line by P.J. Williams, uncontested to the end zone.
Intercepted. Devin McCourty in stride, running past linemen. Anderson with a blocker in front, can't get to him. How about an 85-yard pick six? Some of the defensive players, blitz is on, and Peterman's throw, and that's another takeaway for the Bears. Leonard Floyd with a touchdown for Chicago.
Bad snap again. Ronald corrals it, and he's picked off. On the return, it's Baker, and Baker scores! That all started with the snap. It was an issue all game.
Blocked by Brown, intercepted! Picked off! Desmond King to the house! A pick six thrown by Wilson.
Penalty cost 21 yards of field position. Newton keeps, he's in trouble, throws up for grabs and picked. Intercepted by Williams, touchdown! Vince Williams with pressure by T.J. Watt.
Smith to the end zone, intercepted! Picked off by Justin Reed, the rookie, up the sideline, and he is going to go!
Saquon Barkley. Pretty easy, right?
Oh, yeah. That forced a sidearm attempt. Was that intercepted?
Yep.
It rolled off the defender, and this is Ogletree into the end zone for a touchdown. It looked like Janoris.
Win, they'll be in first place. If the Bears win, they'll be a game and a half in front. This drive starts from deep in their own territory, and it's picked off at the 25-yard line. Eddie Jackson, and he'll go in for the touchdown. Ready to beat the band.
And he is an MVP candidate.
Oh my, Ebucom! As he tries to work his way in and does his second touchdown of the night. Wow!
Wow!
4 and 6 Lions, all tied at 16. Here comes Stafford. And he's picked off, and it's going the distance. Eddie Jackson, for the 5th time in his young career, has a touchdown.
This is an incredible play by Jackson.
Alex Smith, Carson Wentz all called him to wish him well, and congratulations on that game.
Intercepted right off the bat by Ogletree. Touchdown. What a start.
First down. Mayfield. Intercepted. Picked off by Zach Cunningham. Cunningham up the sideline. 10, 5. Reaching for the end zone. Did he get there? He's going to be marked out at the 1.
3rd down and 4 for Marcus Mariota. It's picked off. Intercepted on the play by Tremaine Johnson. He's got Adams ahead inside the pylon. That's a Jets touchdown. And their first takeaway in 6 games.
Pass is intercepted by Bobby Wagner. Only the quarterback to defend. Bobby Wagner with a touchdown.
For the Packers, who are trying to end a 3-game losing skid. And that pass is intercepted. Curtis Riley with a Giants touchdown. And that ball looked like it was deflected. Riley was there to pick it out of the air and take it in.
Blitz coming. Ryan going the other way. It's intercepted, and it's going to be a touchdown. Bashaud Breeland, a pick 6.
In the same shot. One is in.
Foreshadowing where that was going.
Indeed. And it's picked off. Intercepted by Darius Slay. No one will catch him. Touchdown, Lions.
I know it's early in this football game, but it looks like Arizona wants a little bit more.
2nd down and 11. It's picked off on the deflection, and taking it back all the way for a touchdown is Deion Jones.
19 interceptions on the season. They could use one now.
But they don't have Xavier Howard, who has 7 of them. Oh, intercepted! Picked off by Fitzpatrick. Now a race, and Fitzpatrick will win it for the touchdown. A pick 6. Fitzpatrick stepping in for Xavier Howard.
That miracle, it's not going to happen here.
Well, we'll see. Here's Johnson. Throw it.
Got to let it go, baby.
Going up top. Nothing but Titans there. Intercepted. Malcolm Butler trying to take it to the house. And he does. Titans finish off with a pick 6 to get their 10th victory of the season. And they will stay alive in the playoff hunt.
Tannehill in trouble, throws, and it's picked off. Telvin Smith, and it's a pick 6. Touchdown. There's a flag down. Telvin Smith.
1 timeout left for Buffalo. Allen intercepted. And this could be a pick 6. The Allen races on. Allen with the tackle on Rashad Jones. But he is in, and Miami has a chance to tie it up.
This is a classic rookie mistake. A terrible interception by Josh Allen, who, by the way, I've told you, I really like this kid.
On 2nd and 10, he looks the other way, and it's intercepted. His receiver wasn't even looking, and this is Sorensen to the end zone.
I have no idea what Jared Cook was doing on that one.
Conditioning always the concern when you miss a couple weeks.
6 in the secondary, 2nd down 6. It's picked off on the play by Sean Williams. His 5th of the season, getting a block on the play by Hubbard. A lead block by Vigil, and that is a pick 6. 58-yard return.
And it's intercepted once more by Littleton to the end zone.
Opportunity for another here. Empty backfield. His luck. Steps up in the pocket. It's jostled, but gets it away, and it's picked off at the 20-yard line. Intercepted by Jayon Brown for the touchdown. And boy, oh boy, did they ever need a big play, and there it is.
They feel they've got a really good young football team that's bought in.
4 in the secondary, Devin Singletary in the backfield. Bills have it after a Jets punt. 1st and 10, that's deflected and picked off Mosley. He'll take it in. It's a pick 6 and a touchdown.
Spot. You just keep it just enough to where you can go down and score 1 touchdown. And
got another interception.
You see, it just keeps.
And this might be going all the way back for Butler. He's out of bounds. No, they say touchdown. They say touchdown. A 3rd interception.
49ers are going to find some running room in that stretch game. 2nd down and 19 following the penalty. Garoppolo to the outside. It is picked off and taken back for a touchdown. Vernon Hargraves picks off Garoppolo and scores the Bucs' first touchdown of the season. Now Evans in the slot. Winston picked off. It is Richard Sherman, who did not have an interception last year, and he returns it all the way for a 49ers touchdown, 32 yards. To that equation right here on this last-second effort by Tampa. All right, here we go. From the 21-yard line, Winston in trouble. It is picked off. Akello Witherspoon with the interception and a 49ers touchdown. Oh, my.
He's actually playing right guard at camp. He's now the starter at left tackle. Fitzpatrick sprint out. Intercepted and goodbye. Stephon Gilmore. Touchdown on a pick 6. 63-0. Fitzpatrick, plenty of time. Bobbled and picked off. Another mistake, and Jamie Collins makes them pay. Touchdown, Patriots.
3rd and 14.
And there's not a better place in football to learn.
The block by Junie. That's picked off. They're going to come the other way, and this is Jamal Adams with a block and a pick 6.
Keenum. Intercepted. That is Ha-Ha Clinton Dix a year ago here in D.C. and now into the end zone here in D.C.
Hit him with a misdirection.
2nd down, play fake to Thompson. And across the middle, and it's intercepted by Jabril Peppers. He will go to the end zone.
First and 10. Oh! That's picked off! Here goes Harris, and there go the Colts! A pick six on the first interception of the season by the Oakland defense.
Throw it down the middle of the football field, get it to that second receiver.
Second down and 5, and the screen pass is going to be picked off by Jadeveon Clowney, and he's going to run it in for the touchdown.
On 3rd and 9. Winston has all day, and it's intercepted. The Rams with their first takeaway. Marcus Peters running the other way. Peters into the end zone. Touchdown Rams.
4th down and 1. Falk the fake. Here comes the rush, and it's picked off on the play. Coming through, Nathan Carey. It's a pick six.
Our technical producer, Ron McGuggins, technical director, Damon McGavick. Ryan's pass picked off. He was looking for Austin Hooper. And the final exclamation point to Sean Gibson is inside the 20, and he will take it all the way. 77 yards for another Texans touchdown. 3rd score of Gibson's career.
Dalton 2nd and 10. Bryant. Oh, it's picked off in Gagway. He's got an entourage into the end zone to seal this one for the Jaguars. Pick six. Yannick Ngakoue with the touchdown.
Give credit to the Ravens, and they're playing a lot of man-to-man defense. It's allowing them to stick with those complicated pass concepts.
3rd down and 6. Try to go long first, and the pass is intercepted. Marcus Peters. And he scores.
First interception of the year for Russell Wilson, and I have not seen him do this in a long time, which is make a bad decision.
New England, of course, still undefeated along with San Francisco. Hoyer fakes the handoff. Hoyer throws. Intercepted. It's picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick, and Fitzpatrick is going to go all the way. What a play! 96 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
From his training with North Turner about throwing the football to create a lead and then winning the game running the ball.
On 1st down, here's another pick. And that's Harris again. Down the sideline, a flag is down in the middle of the field, and Harris is into the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. 1st and 10. Good call, Rich. It's picked off. Marcus Peters. He has nothing in front of him. There he goes. Chased by Erickson. That is a pick six. Another touchdown. Marcus Peters.
They pick up the blitz, and it's intercepted. Poorly thrown ball. Marcus Williams to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, and a touchdown. A pick six for Marcus Williams, and that's all she wrote today for the Buccaneers.
And the final score of that game was revealed during the movie. That didn't go well. Pass over the middle, in the air, picked off to the end zone, touchdown, Brian Poole.
Starting to figure out his system with each passing week. And here we go, the defense with the steal and the run back. It's Thornhill, the rookie, for his first NFL touchdown on the pick six.
You can see they haven't had any success with that today, that sack number. You know, Kyler Murray just not felt comfortable in the pocket.
And an interception. Taylor Rapp, who had one taken away, will take this into the end zone for a Ram touchdown. The Ram defense delivering the hammer on Kyler Murray and the Cardinals.
Remember, Carson left the field early on injured, came back in after he was checked out, batted at the line of scrimmage, batted back and picked off. Can you believe Ricochet and in. Wow.
Dalton, the quick look, and it's picked off the deflection. And headed the other way with it is Denzel Ward, and into the end zone. Pick 6, Cleveland.
So that play aside, Arians has said he's actually gotten a little bit better as a pass protector. This pass is intercepted. It's guess who again? Leonard. Second interception, and he's still on his feet. Leonard's going to score.
So back to 3rd and 10. Opening drive of the second half. Goff throws, and it's going to be intercepted. That's Quandre Diggs, and that will put Seattle right back in business. Quandre Diggs, who came over in a trade with Detroit last month for 55 yards.
On 1st and 15, Dalton picked off. Gilmore down the sideline. See you later. Touchdown, New England. Second pick of the day for Stephon Gilmore.
He has really done a good job this year.
I'll say it was more Sue than Boo. Here's the pass, and it's intercepted. It's picked off by Sean Murphy Bunting, and the Detroit native gets a pick 6.
Second and 10 for Jameis. First pass of the game. He throws it out, and it's picked off! Intercepted by Bradley Roby. 6-0 Houston. The last game we did, I'm not blaming it on us, with the Bucs in London.
4-man rush. Goff throws, and it's intercepted. It's picked off by Warner. Fred Warner for the touchdown.
Started off in scouting right out of college and then worked his way into the coaching ranks. And Bill Belichick had many great compliments when talking about Brian Flores.
Picked off! Going to the end zone is Eric Rowe for the touchdown.
Their own, a local product, Will Greer, 24 years of age. Grew up here in the Charlotte area. His first home start, it is picked off and taken in for a touchdown by the former Panther, A.J. Klein.
What a great read by A.J. Klein here. Just dropping back into a cover 2 zone. And when you're a slot defender and you're playing cover 2, your eyes are just on the quarterback.
Only 3 points scored in the entire half. An interception for a touchdown. It's Debo Jones.
And he ties that 30-30, the first guy to do it.
Another LSU defender.
The dynasty to end it.
The two of them together.
It is.
Yes. I mean, we'll never see this run again, Jim.
Brady's pass, it's intercepted and returned for a touchdown by Logan Ryan, the former Patriot.